Yeah, we had a bit of a curve up. We had some nice money, you know. We had some nice pound notes, and I decided to go to Brighton for a bit of time. I know some people down there, some really heavy people. So I went down there, just went to the place and just enjoyed myself. My other mate went to Spain, and the one who really made phone calls and all that, met the people, counted the bits and pieces, counted the pennies. He uh, he just stayed around the block. I said to him, look, move around for a bit of time, just lay low. Do you know what I mean? Go on holiday somewhere. But he went, no, it'd be okay. And these people, they weren't heavy, but they got people involved that were a little bit heavier. And they got all of the one, made all the phone calls and all that, and counted the pennies. And they made a bit of a bad job of him, yeah. They made a really bad job of him, and and it hurt him really bad. It hurt him so bad that he told them whereabouts I was, but obviously they don't know that I'm with people down there. They don't know I've got people. And anyway, this sort of firm, they come looking for me. They was making us sort of really busy, asking people this, that, and the other. And he got back to me, and he got back to my people, and we had to organise something to pull them in, you know. And I got this place. It's the same sort of thing, really. I mean, you think because these people don't really know how really that I've done the last bit. So all I've really done is some nice places around Hove, Brighton, all them areas, yeah. And I rented the place for a week. Just said the same thing. I'm going to have a little party. Is that okay? I'll clean it up and all that. Give the people a bit of money and got it all sorted. And let people know that I was around. That was where I was. And I knew these people would find out because I made it my business for them people to find out, you know. And the worst thing they ever did, mate, was come to where I was. I had a beautiful place. Not in a private road, but it was a nice place, right? And they had to get into my place. This one had big gates on the front, yeah? So they had to get in. They had to climb over walls or gates and all this shit, yeah, to get into there. Cameras everywhere. But what they didn't know is that I had people with me staying there, yeah? And they thought that I was by myself. And they come in and mate, the worst thing they ever did was to do what they did. They come in that place heavy, three of them, thought they could just come in and take me away and this, that and the other, and it come on top of them, mate, big time. They didn't realise, bang, it come on top of them big time. And we give them a few clumps here and there, tied them up in chain link, and put them in the back of the van and took them down to my mate's boat. I put them in the back of the boat and drove out to sea, pitch black. We drove out to sea to a certain area that's not nice. It's not nice. It's around like a sewage area, but there's lots of fish in there that eat all that crap. And we took them there. Went right out, took them there, yeah. And they're tied up in chain link. And three of them all tied up in chain link. Listen, they're naked. Right, they're naked. And I'm telling you this, right. We put chains on the chain link so we could like put them over and take them down and pull them up, you know. But we said to them, what we're going to do, we're going to let you see what's down there, and then we're going to let you go. Right? We're going to just take the chains off and let you go, mate. This is what happens, you know. And mate, scream, shout, cry. You never know how bad they were sorry, yeah. Put them over the top, just one at a time, pulled them up, done the other one, pulled them up, done the other one, pulled them up. And every one of those three cried like a baby. Not only did they cry like a baby, but they all pooed themselves. They all pooed themselves. They was naked. You wouldn't believe it, yeah. And you know, we looked at them and went, no way. Put them over again. A minute and a half, pulled them up. You know, these people, the water was so cold. Hypothermia, I should be saying. Listen, you could put them in chain link, mate, put them over there. Anyway, and brought them up, and you know, I think one was unconscious. You know, he'd swallowed too much water. He never died or nothing like that. But these three was in a bad way. Yeah, pooed themselves, cried like babies. They'd never ever do anything like this again. They'd never be. They was finished, mate. They was finished. Took them back, and sort of unchained them, naked. Drove them out to the woods, and just kicked them out of the motor. You know what I mean? I said, "See you later, mate." And that was it. Don't know ever what happened to them, but I'm telling you that now. No one come looking for me after that. It was well sorted. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. My mate that the first one they got hold of really obliged him. I went back and see him. You know, he was cut up bad. They cut him bad, man. They cut him up bad. But you know, I told him exactly what went on. He was over the moon. You know, and whilst I was down Brighton, I was going along the coast with a few of my pals, and we was doing bits and pieces anyway. We was getting you know, quite a bit of money here and there. So when I come back and see my pal, what happened to him, I'll give him a nice bit of money. Yeah, I said, "That's for you. Do me a favour. Book an holiday and go away. Yeah, for a break. You know what I mean? Just go away. When you come back, if you're still interested, we'll go to work again, yeah? But until then, just go out and enjoy yourself." Bang, bang, wow, nice one.